SP Hustle Bar. We tune in, check us out. Listen, this is what we do, man.
Like and subscribe.
This is SL. I like it, man. You already know, Mr. Lucky, VL tapped in, and I'm SP Hustle Hard. So we gonna get right to it, Deion Sanders' son, man. What you think about that?
Sanders.
Not getting drafted.
I feel like they try to play it as nepotism. Same thing with Bronny.
Brother, if you make a mistake, just keep it going, because this is uncut,
and
unfiltered,
authentic.
Authentic. We gonna learn as we go.
They saying it's nepotism, and that's what the hate come from. But I've been watching college football, and it's the young man Shedeur Sanders was a monster. Yeah. He deserved every bit of 1, 2, 3. Like either first round, first or second or third.
Right. Top 5 picks.
Top 5 for sure. But it's not because of his father. He was an animal.
Right.
And he didn't get drafted until the 5th round. Why is that? What's going on behind the scenes?
You want my opinion on that one?
What's going on behind the scenes is they made that young man go through that. Huh?
To make it like it wasn't nepotism.
To make it like it wasn't nepotism?
You know what?
You think so?
You know what I'm gonna say?
That could
You want to say something? You want to speak first? This is what I'm gonna say. I think Reggie White. Anyway,
is that signal on him to get a drink?
That's
alone.
Yo.
Hey, listen. Anyway, look, we're gonna get back to what we said. I think.
Why is that?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think he's a little too arrogant.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Shedeur's arrogant?
Let me finish. Can I finish? I think that's something that he was through the genes with his dad, because his dad he was flamboyant, and
unapologetic.
He was straight unapologetic. He did what he did. He was a good player.
Great
baseball, and definitely corner, and he played a little wide receiver too.
Mm-hmm.
I think when he was with the Atlanta Falcons, he did a little corner. He played for a few teams. Played baseball, and I got his baseball card. But anyway, that's a different story. This is what I'm saying. We're gonna get back on track. Mm-hmm. I also think that hands down, they know he can play. He can do the game. They know he can do the game. He can play the game. He had the skills.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of these teams now have people. Like we gonna like be behind the scene. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, before we draft him, go investigate him.
Who he hang around? What block he from?
Right.
He got
he didn't have to do that with him. He's putting it all out there.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Some of these teams now, you gotta look. They don't want something that's gonna damage their
image. I personally think
it wasn't gonna damage the image.
It was gonna boost it. It was
right.
Right.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, they looking at the bottom like, damn. But the way is he gonna be? Thank you. Is he gonna be
a problem?
A problem.
Distraction.
Distraction. Yeah.
Is he gonna be all of that to the team?
I personally think.
I don't think he should have went in the
Deion Sanders pissed niggas off back then. That's still pissed off. And that shit carried over to his son.
But they act like they love Deion right now.
Yeah. No, not really. When he was coaching, when he was having his interviews, everybody was still saying like that he's only showing attention to his son, and he don't really care about the boys. That's what they were saying. Like, he don't care about the boys. So I think he pissed a lot of people off back then and still now. And then so it's like, and then your son come with that same cocky, arrogant. So it's like, fuck you and your son. That's how I feel like. We're going to show you how much power you don't have. Mm-hmm. He don't get drafted.
Okay.
That's how I feel like.
But you think all the owners colluded was like, listen,
somebody got together.
We not drafting him until
let's just show him that as big as you may be, you not bigger than us. That's what I feel like. Yeah. And they showed you what power could do. Yeah. What a white man's power could do. Let's be real.
But this only happens in the NFL. You can't do that in any other league with it like that.
That's a fact, because you see Bronny, LeBron said LeBron said I want my son in the NBA. Bronny got in the NBA.
But he got in the second round, but
he didn't deserve number one or nothing like that.
No, he didn't get number one. He got second round.
Yeah, he's second round. But Shedeur
deserved
top 5. Like, without his father as a player in college, he was supposed to go 1 through 5.
I think he should have went at least in the top. I expect him to go at least top 10.
At least.
You
You talking about round 5, what you say, right?
But he got a
He
chance.
got 144.
But Shador, listen, you got a chance to prove yourself. You with the Cleveland Browns, you
got a chip on your shoulder, bro.
Yeah, you got a chip on your shoulder. Like represent.
If he
show
ball
out. If he ball out, and I give him, I'm gonna say, within the next 5 years, if he's the quarterback and they go to the Super Bowl, or just make the play,
The
just
Browns ain't
go
going to
deep.
the Super Bowl.
Just to go deep.
He might ball out.
They ain't bad. The year before they wasn't bad. I don't know. They should. I don't know what happened. This season that just passed.
So
they
the Browns?
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns. They
They're
went
never
down.
gonna get to
No,
the
the
Super
that the year before that
Yeah.
it was okay.
But
It was-
no, I can always
Hey, there never was like
But-
elite though.
never. Just
They
like
might-
the Knicks is finally like.
But we missing something. We missing something.
saying.
I agree with him on that. But I think, by the way, big shout outs to the Knicks. 1 point win. It don't even matter.
Big shout outs.
Yeah.
Big shout outs. I'm
Yeah.
proud of y'all this year.
Detroit.
I'm proud of
They
y'all
just
this
They
year.
just beat Detroit. You right.
They look good.
They up 3-1.
Proud of y'all.
Real talk. They look good. The Knicks, not to switch lanes, but since we on this, and I wanted to touch on it anyway, I think the Knicks is still missing that one piece to get them over that hump. They need somebody.
They need
like
an AR-15.
a K- They need somebody like a KD.
They need a 3.
They need somebody.
They got Jalen and
I-
Cat.
they need
You
a
see what
3.
Cat just did today?
Cat.
Yeah,
Now,
Cat
Knicks-
number 2. They
You know
need
who
number
messes,
3.
You know who's not showing up, and I don't care what nobody.
Who?
Mikal Bridges.
He is.
Yes, he is,
No, he's
though.
not. He's
No,
not
yes,
playing.
he is.
No, he's not.
He doing what he's supposed to do. You remember?
No,
Alright,
we need him
Just
to
the
be-
organization. You got your number 1, you got your number 2 option.
Right.
Then you just need somebody to just score sometimes. That's Bridges.
He's not consistent.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's
his
not.
contract.
They
His contract doesn't
brought
say
him in
consistent.
there to be that one.
They brought him in there to be
that
after
third.
used to.
But
Yeah.
okay. But sometimes they need you to take over that game when these guys is not coming through.
Nah, not his
he's
contract.
not. He's not. That,
His contract doesn't say take over. The only
no,
thing
I
take over.
mean,
I mean,
take
that
that.
Yeah, he don't get the back.
Yeah, so he like that.
That's
so
a bad
he gonna-
situation.
Yeah, that's a bad situation. Like we need you to take over the game. Like
gotta-
Jalen
we
Brunson,
gotta renegotiate
Cat
over the
and
game.
Jalen Brunson, they put them in the office. Like we need you to take over. They're not telling Bridges.
Like, all right, give me the match.
They're not telling Bridges. Got to just make the shot.
But
with
you know
the
what?
coach.
If I was them, I think I would if I can get my hands on Kate or somebody like KD,
They're not gonna get
Devin
No.
Book,
They're not gonna
Devin.
get no. They're
So
not gonna
we
get Devin
need
Booker.
one of.
Nah.
We need another threat.
Maybe a
Preferably-
Klay Thompson. Like get a Klay Thompson and put him in a corner. You feel me? Not.
I
You need to
think
shoot
you got
somebody
it.
that's just
I
gonna
think
do it.
Clay just got to
Yeah.
go to another team. He still got that. He
Yeah.
still got it.
Yeah.
If we could get Clay, if we can get
Gotta
somebody
be
like
Klay,
that.
gotta be a
But
problem.
I want somebody. We need
So you need a
somebody.
real
like
good
Klay.
shooter.
Y'all not gonna get another big star.
We need another. No, we don't need a big star, but we need somebody. Cause I know if KD come over, one of them niggas gonna fall in pocket. Be like, I got Cat being like, you know what? I ain't got the problem being the second option.
The third option.
The third option.
Jalen already the first
Yeah,
option.
I ain't got no. And Jalen, and I think Jalen will probably bow down like, cause especially if they know they got a good chance. Now that is a good chance to get a chip.
But I don't
And
think
keep
KD will
everybody
ever
up.
go to the Knicks.
But I would keep Mitch. I would keep.
He only got like
Mitch
2-3 more
Robinson,
years left
definitely.
anyway.
Oh, he's Mitch Robinson, the one that
Oh,
comes out
always
there.
hurt.
I know, but now we got somebody in his pocket. He's the starter, but we keep him. Now we can keep young boy healthy, and he can. Mitch Robinson.
He come on the bench.
Yeah, that's
He's
he's
not
staying more
reliable.
healthier.
He's not reliable. He's
He's
always
not, but
hurt.
he played defense and he'll grab us some
But he
rebounds.
always hurt.
The Knicks looking good this year.
But he's not going.
They
He's
looking
okay.
great.
Yeah, we looking good this year.
Hey, not to go
I
off
got us.
topic, shout out to Shador. It's fucked up what they did to you. You gonna make it, my brother. Keep
Real
doing what
talk,
you doing.
real
You a
talk.
star. Now I mean, fuck how they did you. Do what you gotta do. You got chip on your shoulder. Now show them how they fucked up.
Real
All them
talk.
teams that skipped you, whatever they had going on.
144th pick.
You feel me? It's,
Right.
it's just insane.
That's personal.
It's personal. That's what I'm
What
saying.
makes you think it's personal though?
Because he
It
was
was
a number one. He was. That's like LeBron.
There's
We knew.
5 other quarterbacks that's picked before.
You
him.
see how ass they end up? You see, they got clips of the quarterback that's mid, like, bro. He just didn't deserve 144. He's
All right.
not a 144 player.
So that goes back to what I'm saying though. They did their background to like, yo, you already being arrogant at the combine. You already showing like.
Did you say Columbine?
No, combine, whatever.
Combine.
Combine, whatever. Combine, whatever. So they looking at it like you already was out of pocket, like you know what I
But
mean?
people saying, you ain't saying it about Eli and Eli and his brother.
Oh yeah, he. Yo, I'm not going to the Giants. Yo, Eli was like, yo, I am not playing. What team was it that he took?
It was the Chargers or something, and he was like, "I'm not playing for them." It was like, okay,
You know what? I think
So that white
But he
man
got
got
us
to
two
do whatever
rings.
he wanted to do.
That's why I said NFL.
he got us
They-
2 rings, though.
NFL's
Hold on. Eli got us 2 rings.
Yeah, but he vetoed
So-
the first draft.
because he
If Dion came out before the draft, it's like we're only going to certain teams.
He did. Eli, I think Eli.
Dion came out
But
the
his-
same
I
thing
think
as
because
Pop
his
did.
brother was. You know, his brother was playing for what? Who?
The Colts. That was
Yeah.
that
So
was
he had a
nepotism.
clout already.
That was some
His brother
nepotism.
was there.
Now that was nepotism.
Did he get a ring? He got a ring with the Colts too, right?
After that,
Absolutely.
With Tony Dungy.
Eli was already in the league. Him and his brother was already in the league with the Colts.
That's when the Colts was big. Colts was alright.
Big market. They had
It was a
Peyton.
problem.
They had Peyton Manning.
That's what
But Eli's dad, when Peyton and Eli's dad would have got that off, and Peyton wasn't as good as he was.
Yeah,
Eli
they had a
came
little power.
Right.
They had leverage.
He's like, my son is already nice.
Right.
My next son is not going to the Chargers. I'm telling y'all right now.
And he was able to do that.
He was able to do that because Peyton was already nice out of him.
I think.
Deion don't have another kid in the
But you know
league
what?
to
The
do
Knicks,
that right
the
now.
Knicks,
But he had him in the league. Dion was one of the
That was his
biggest.
leverage, though.
But
Oh,
Deion.
Peyton was already in the league.
Yeah, that was his leverage. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's why.
But you know what?
And he was, and I'm like, listen, it is what it is. I don't want to get racist or whatever like that, but
Go ahead.
Archie Manning, which is Peyton's dad, was white.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Deion is black.
Let's talk about it.
You can't do the same thing
Let's talk about
and speak on it. Your player, your son
Ah,
going to
okay,
certain
okay,
places.
it. Let's talk about it.
I understand what you're saying.
Because
about-
the NFL still
But
ran.
when are we gonna
like-
stop playing that card? When are we gonna stop playing that card?
When it's not obvious no more. When it's not obvious.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
That's
You
not
might
playing
have
the
to-
card. That's stating the obvious. You see the difference.
Yeah.
If, when that white
So
man
the
can do that,
difference is Peyton Manning was already in the league. Dion, none of his kids wasn't even in.
but Dion was one of the biggest stars in the NFL. He's prime time. We all know him. That should be enough leverage. My son's gonna be good,
I can't-
and my
I
son,
can't- Dion
he ain't.
was good.
He, my
And I got other sons after him coming in.
Right, and I still got what's the other son name? Shiloh. I still got Shiloh coming.
He just got drafted.
They all, yeah, he got. I seen that. They all played college.
What college?
He got
Oh,
drafted to the
what's
Buccaneers.
yeah.
It was like undrafted though.
And he was
Oh, his
the
son?
Yeah, the other
two
one.
sons.
Oh, it's 2 sons.
He got 3 sons.
Undrafted.
2 sons is going to the NFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His youngest one Shiloh got signed. I don't know he was undrafted, but he still got
Why he
signed.
got undrafted?
He wasn't that
He
good
was
compared to Shador.
Yeah.
Shador was
So
a star.
look, okay.
But
Somebody
why
should say
Shador
that
go-
about his,
But-
why did he have to get a spot on the Buccaneers when there definitely was somebody better than his son.
He didn't get drafted though.
All right, maybe his pop.
He just got signed.
He got a
It was like,
contract,
all right,
man. He
he
fucking
got a
out.
contract.
Maybe his pop pulled a string or something.
But point blank period, Shador, you didn't make the NFL because your father was who he is. You made the NFL because you worked your ass off and you was a great player.
Yeah, I
he
agree with
deserved that spot, and they
Right.
did him dirty.
But it wasn't a rude awakening. Was Dion like, oh, that's
I'm
how
not.
y'all
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at me.
That's what I'm saying. It was a nigga showing
That's
you.
what it is.
It was a white man showing
Yeah, I
you.
see.
You
I saw
don't
y'all was
got-
fucking with me.
Right.
He see what is going. He said the black thing. Someone
What?
must have had. I mean,
That's-
the combine. Because
Yes.
he was being
This is a relationship with the white man behind the
No.
scenes. Dion was too
owners.
big headed. Yeah. Dion probably was like, my son, that nigga, I was that nigga. Like, what we doing? And they probably was like, what? Calm down, black man. Let me show you.
Dion about to be like, listen, I'm not coming to y'all cookouts, y'all parties. Don't invite me to shit no more. Because I'm treating my.
And that's why I put down the way he did.
That's exactly why.
Exactly.
That's exactly why. Like, let me show
Yo,
you.
nigga.
Same thing they did to P. Diddy. Not to bring this up, but it's like, you think, black man, you got power? Let me show you the power that I gave you. Let me show you how much power I got. And that's what the white man gonna do every
Yeah,
time.
because that liquor joint. But we ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's obvious.
deeper than-
It's so
deep- I mean,
obvious.
yeah, we gonna say it's obvious and whatnot, but right now, you know, it's a bigger hand at work. It's a you know, it's.
Prayers to the Sanders
It
family.
is
I
what
got
it
it.
is. But you know,
It's
this.
different from the NFL. It's different with
It's
the NFL.
different. It's different.
NBA, you know.
And yeah, it's definitely different. So listen, what do you think about the Kanye joint, man? I know.
I'm personally a rapper, and I gotta be real. When it comes to the artistry of rap, Kanye is phenomenal. He's great.
Right, shit.
But like you said before, I heard you. He had mental issues, and it's being televised. So we all get to see this shit firsthand.
Play out real
Yeah,
time.
we just get to see it. Like if he wasn't famous, this would be a nigga we know.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, yo, that nigga crazy.
That nigga tripping. That nigga tripping. Like, but
Yeah.
it's televised.
Yeah.
He's such great at what he do that we get to see him have his flares or whatever you want to call it. Like, but
Right.
I don't agree
Flares,
with a lot of
yeah.
shit that Kanye say.
Yeah.
But I would never stop playing his music. Cause like,
I mean-
R. Kelly, I still like R. Kelly music. Like I'm saying, I don't agree with what he did, but I still like it.
You got him on R. Kelly no more?
I do. I still like R. Kelly music.
You listen to R. Kelly?
Yo, I ain't gonna
Let it out.
front. Listen,
Let it
listen.
I don't agree.
I went and see my folks up top, and I was walking out. You know what I mean? About to jump in the ride with my kids and shit. You know, and I heard somebody playing. They was playing.
Chocolate Factory?
Nah. They was playing the one.
Step in the name
No,
of
it was
love.
more like a church joint.
I believe I'm-
I believe.
Nah, not that one.
The church.
I know that was one. That
That was graduation song. That was
yeah.
cool.
It was another jumping.
The greatest?
Nah,
Yeah, that's it.
The greatest.
Yo,
The greatest.
that's son.
that ain't a church song.
No, that's just,
It got that. It got that.
Yo, but
Ah,
son, that
trying
lift
to-
me up.
yeah, that lift me up
Yo,
type,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
son, I heard that, man. I was like, yo,
Does it make you feel weird? Like,
he's a
oh,
genius.
he's a
man.
genius,
He's
but
great.
did it make you feel like you
God.
can't listen to it though? Like, but it's
No,
inappropriate.
no.
You still listen to it.
People was playing it.
If you
They was playing it
It
at a
wasn't
cookout.
weird?
Yo,
It wasn't weird?
no.
Like,
it
because
don't feel
because
weird.
now people was looking at it like, yo, you can't deny the man didn't.
can't
So you
deny
got
it.
you can separate
Yes, I
music
can.
from
I
the
can.
person.
I can because it's me being an artist. It's hard for me to ignore all that talent, bro. It's not easy.
Ignore the
to do.
artwork.
Right,
Yeah, it's
right.
not easy. These are great songs. Just like
Right.
same thing what they said about Michael Jackson. They said about the little boy. I don't believe it, but even if it is true, that don't take away what he did or what he can do. Like,
Right.
Put a
So,
black mark on him, though.
yes, I mean, yeah. No, he said he put a black, like, you know
Black
what I
mark
mean?
is
Black mark on it. Yeah.
Black Mark is crazy. But a smudge on his rep.
Yeah,
A
but
smudge.
it's mud. But with the R.
So when
Kelly-
you basically what you're saying is like you hear a song or R. Kelly, you're like, but he did do that.
he did some nuts.
He did.
But
That's,
that song,
that's
but
the
listen,
first thing you gonna think of when you think of his music.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
See?
Yeah, it is. But I'm still
and they
listening.
really, you know, they really came out because
But it don't hit the same no more
He don't
because
want
Nah, even certain shit he say, I be sound like, what he meant by that?
Now it's all crazy.
Yeah, that's like, what he mean by that?
I be thinking the same shit.
No.
Seems like you ready. You still listen to that song?
Yeah, like the bitch was too young and he was trying to hype it up and he ready.
You may be young, but you ready?
He was messing with Aaliyah. He wasn't. Aaliyah was around.
Right,
that
she
time.
was like,
You'll be
15.
young. You like, oh nah.
He
you can't
probably
do that.
wrote that while looking at you.
Like, I'm about to do it.
We ain't even gonna do all that. Hey, look, listen. But this is what I'm saying. He made good music and whatnot. Besides whatever went on, but you know he owned his master.
Kanye, or we talking about R. Kelly?
R. Kelly, he owned his master. So that means
Fact check. I don't
Fact
think
check, not true.
Yes, he do.
Can I
They
break it
try-
down?
they try to
Can I show you something? Can I
They
show you
try to
something?
buy it.
He just dropped a song featuring Chris Brown from jail, saying the song is called "Where's My Residuals"
Right.
because he don't own his shit.
Yeah,
they still
he's
get
right.
Yup.
He's right.
Niggas is still getting paid from his music, and they not sending him commissary. He made a song. Chris Brown versus R. Kelly. He made a song from jail called "Where's My Residuals."
Okay.
I remember that song. Oh my.
Duh.
So
Yeah, it's "Where's My
But
Residuals."
anyway, yeah.
He does not own his master.
Oh shit, I might have to take a shot.
People are
Oh, I still stand on what I'm saying.
R. Kelly does not own the masters of his recordings. His recording rights are owned by RCA,
There you go.
a division of Sony Music.
Is that true,
However,
He just said, go ahead.
Universal
Oh,
controls the songwriting copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
It's also worth nothing that there are ongoing legal issues related to his composition, lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
and royalties.
He mad as fuck.
RCA owns his masters.
Yeah, he don't own that.
He don't even get paid off them Jones that's playing on it. If
It's
they
bad.
play his shit.
It's bad,
No,
bro.
they play.
Take a shot.
They play it, but he not getting nothing.
Ask me as a hard. If you wrong on your facts, you gotta take
Yeah,
a
this
shot.
is what it is. If you wrong on your facts, you know, you gotta take a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and depending on how deep it is, you gotta take a couple of shots. Yeah.
Pause.
Paul, yeah.
Couple shots is crazy.
We talk, listen.
How deep it is first.
Listen. Yeah, who said that?
You did.
Yeah, you said that.
Pause.
You good though, man.
Pause.
Just take the shot, man.
Yeah.
R.
I said
Kelly.
double shot.
Yeah, you got to take two.
That's
Ah,
that is a,
No, I didn't say this time.
Yeah, man.
R. Kelly,
It's all good. R.
hurt
Kelly
the
don't even get paid off any
they
song.
don't.
They chop this shit down because it's weird to play his shit on the radio. But
Me? Now?
it's weird to chop his shit on the radio. But it's playing less now because of the situation he in.
Well, you know, listen, we wish everyone, well, R. Kelly, Yeezy, Shannon,
Shador.
Shador,
Word up, bro.
all of y'all, God bless,
Little Dirt.
Lil
Dirt.
yeah.
Tory Lanez.
Tory, he dropped, Tory Lanez be dropping fire, facts.
Now, Tory Lanez is one nigga that do own his masters. We up on him. He
Yeah,
brought him
yeah,
back.
that is
He
true.
brought him back.
Now that I
He'll show you how to do it.
Yeah,
He
because
brought his back.
he's independent.
You can fact check that. He brought his shit
independent,
back.
Yeah. But he make it. His music is good. But we're gonna get on that. We're gonna touch on that at a later date. But look, thank you people for tuning in to SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. It's a beautiful day.
Love,
You
peace,
know-
and prosperity.
And you know what I always say, a day above ground is a good day. Thank you for checking in. Pull up, check us out. Come through, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be all around. We're going to be outside as the weather's getting nice. We're going to check us out. SP Hustle Hard.